Accra Hearts of Oak, its points drop at home, which means that their title ambitions has been dealt a huge blow. But then they'll be hoping to recover from that. I've now been joined by the head coach of Accra Hearts of Oak, Masood Didi Dramani. Coach, how disappointing is it for you to drop points in such a crucial game where you could have closed in on the league leaders?
I think it happens sometimes that when you fail to make the right decisions at the very key moments of the game, yes, you can be disappointed. But that's how the game goes. Exactly what we all saw. The chances we created at the top level, you don't miss such chances, and you can only be lucky to come back.
The transfer window just shut, and we know that most of the teams contend. Your competitors were in the market getting attackers to beef up the squad. Are you disappointed that due to one or two reasons you couldn't go into the market to add some top quality players?
Whether I'm disappointed or not, that is the reality, and so we didn't do any addition. So we have to be contented with what we have.
Now talk to me about the absence of Mauli Wayo. He got you the goal from the bench in your last game at Hohoe. Today he was missing. He wasn't even on the team sheet. What happened?
Yeah, I think that we have a depletion of our, especially offensive players, and so we have to do a makeshift injury, sicknesses, and then accumulation of cards. You know, Esubontin, Wayo. But I don't have to speak about this. I always have to be contented with what is available, and what we presented was what was available, and we only try to manipulate and manage with the available materials.
Now, this was a huge chance to close in on Mediama from 6 points to 3 points. You think the title, race is over for Hearts of Oak?
It's still a marathon, and so you just need to be picking games after games, and then be more decisive and be more clinical in terms of conversion. Because I think that in the chances we created, sometimes you might not find such a chance in your career, because you cannot outrun the whole back line from the halfway line, and then you are 8 meters from the goal, and then we fail to make the right decision. These are very, very, very disappointing moments, I think.
And what do you have to say about Benjamin Asari today? He kept you literally in the game with those excellent saves.
He's part of the team, and then it's his responsibility to be accounted for when it comes to these crucial moments. And so for me, it's a normal phenomena that when he makes a save. I think anytime the back line is not able to deal with some situation, it is for him to deal with that situation, and that was exactly what he did.
Thank you very much. Thanks for your time. So that's Masood Didi Dramani, the head coach of Accra Hearts of Oak. He was content with Benjamin Asai, but then still lamenting on the wasteful chances that came their way. They had some 1 or 2 decent chances. Hussein getting a chance, Zamza Issa, but then unfortunately they just couldn't score. And he believes that they still have to work hard to get the goals. Now, I've been joined by Winfred Dormon, the gaffer for James FC. Coach, for the second time this season, you've picked up a point away from home. How crucial is it for your Premier League survival?
Well, it was a good result in many parts. But to be fair, it was a game of 2 halves. Hearts had their moment in the first half. But the second half, it was Dreams FC dominance. But for Benjamin Asari, we would have scored an avalanche of goals. There were clear-cut opportunities. I mean, Razak came close, entry came close. I mean, but Benjamin Asari stood well in between the sticks. So overall, it was a tough game to call, but the result is a decent result, to be fair.
Yeah, yet to win an away game, but then 2 points so far in 8 away games this season. You think the win is coming based on how you played today? You feel you are very close to getting your first away win?
Yeah, from my perspective and from the class perspective, it was a decent away result. Because, yes, the first half of the season, we only managed to pick 1 away draw at Kerala. So starting the second half, we want to make a very strong statement. And that's why Heart of Lions, we put them to bed by scoring 3 goals. This game, we were expecting to win it, to be fair with you. It was a game that we came to play through all the blocks. And I think we managed the game very, very well, especially in possession and out of possession. My disappointment was not being able to score, because in the last 3-4 games we have played, Dreams FC has scored an average of 2 goals.
But talking about expectations to win the game, there was one goal that was chalked off for offside when Razak, latched on to that pass from Seydou Suraj. You think that goal should have stood?
Yeah, to be fair, from where I stood, I thought he opened up his body very well. He bent it, and no chance for Benjamin Asare. But then again, I have to go and watch the video to see. I mean, let's give benefit to the referees. I mean, the assistant referee was in the right position, but I need to go and watch it again to confirm my suspicion.
Now, finally, talk to me about your 70-year-old goalkeeper. How pleased were you with the saves he pulled and how he commanded the back line?
Man, fantastic. I mean, he made a very critical moment, especially the 1v1 when Chris lost the ball. Hussein went. He was calm, composed, and he managed to grab the ball. I mean, he has been putting this kind of performance, and we at Dreams FC, this is what the club stands for, is to create a platform for these young players. Look at Razak, how the young child, the 9, how he was running the house back line, and many of the young players. In fact, we are one of the youngest, team, and we are growing. And we thank Entry also for his leadership. And this team this team have big prospect going forward.
Thank you very much for your time.
You're welcome.
That's the head coach of Dreams FC, Winfred Dormont. He had some words of praise for his young goalkeeper, Osman, but then also he believes that this was a game that they should have won. Mind you, Dreams FC are winless in their away games this season, but then this is the second time they are picking up a point in an away game.